Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on January 18th, 2021 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Angalang Ayatagaram Yatisata Mahanmande Sri Garam Nitadinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Iswaram Harihi Om. That's compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book.
Compilation of Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Lord Chaitanya describes the appearance of Jada Part 2. Appearance of Jada Narsimha Part 2.
দারিকে কহিল আরে শুনো দারিবর যে কিছু কহিয়ে রাজার করহ গোচার.
So, the cowherd spoke to the gatekeeper of the palace.
So the cowherd man spoke to the gatekeeper of the palace.
Hey, listen, dear gatekeeper.
Hey, listen, you gatekeeper.
Whatever I'm about to tell you,
Whatever I am about to tell you,
please inform to the king
please inform to the king
whatever I have to say.
whatever I have to say.
কহিব অপূর্ব কথা লোকে অবিদিত শুনিয়া আমারে রাজা করিবে পীড়িত.
I'll tell you a wonderful story
I will tell you a wonderful story
which is unknown to the world.
which is unknown to the world.
Hearing this,
By hearing this,
the king
will be pleased with me.
কেবল শুনিয়া দারি রাজারে কহিল রাজার আজ্ঞায় পোড়া গোচার হইল.
Hearing this, the gatekeeper told the king,
By hearing this, the gatekeeper told the king,
by his order,
Pundraya
was let into the palace.
was led into the palace.
দণ্ডবাদ করি কহে সব বিবরণ আদ্য পান্ত যত কথা কইল নিবেদন.
Offering his prostrated obeisances to the king. He told all the history from beginning to the end.
He told all the description of the story from beginning to end.
And giving an appeal to the king.
And giving an appeal to the king.
শুনিয়া তো মহারাজে বিস্ময় লাগিল নিশ্চয় করিয়া কহ পড়ুয়াকে কহিল.
The king, he was astonished to hear the history. Is this really true?
Is this really true?
The king asked the farmer Pundraya.
পুনরপি কহে পোড়া করিয়া নিশ্চয় সেইখানে চলো রাজা ঘুচাও বিস্ময়.
Again said Pundraya, making it certain. Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Dear Maharaj. Let's go there and remove all your doubts.
আমারে যেমন আজ্ঞা করিলা ঠাকুর সেই মতো আজ্ঞা তুমি পাইবে অদূর।
The way that the Lord has given me His order,
The way the Lord has given me is order.
similarly you will also receive the order
Similarly, you will also receive the order
without delay.
without delay.
রাজা বলে আজ্ঞা যদি করাই ঈশ্বর আজন্ম হইব আমি তোমার নকর।
Now the king said, if our Lord, Supreme Lord, gives me His order,
The king said, if the Supreme Lord gives his order,
I'll become your servant for the rest of my life.
I'll become your servant for the rest of my life.
এ বলিয়া রাজা চলিলা সত্তর পদব্রজে গেলা যথা পর্বত গহ্বর।
Saying that the king quickly went on foot
Saying this, the king quickly went by foot
with the farmer
with the farmer
and walked to the mountain cave
and walked to the mountain cave
bracket where the Lord Boar was staying.
bracket where the Lord Boar was staying.
পর্বত গহ্বর দ্বারে এক মনচিতে বিস্তার মিনতি করে লুটাইয়া ভূমিতে।
By the mountain cave entrance,
By the mountain cave entrance,
with a single attention,
with single attention,
the king offered
the king offered
various prayers, and he rolled on the ground.
King offered various prayers and he rolled on the ground.
দ্রবিলা ঠাকুর আজ্ঞা উঠিলা গগনে মিথ্যা নয়ে শুনো রাজা পোড়ার বচনে।
The Supreme Lord's heart melted,
Supreme Lord's heart melted,
and His order appeared in the sky.
and an order appeared in the sky.
O king, listen, the words of Pundraya are not false.
O king, listen, the words of Pundraya are not false.
দুগ্ধ সেচন তুমি করো করো এ স্থানে দুগ্ধের সেচনে আমা পাবে দিব্য বিদ্যা মানে।
Sprinkle milk on this place.
Sprinkle milk on this place.
By the sprinkling of milk,
By the sprinkling of milk,
you'll attain my personal presence.
you will attain my personal presence.
কেবল শুনিয়া রাজা হরষিত চিতে ঘোষণা পড়িল রাজ্যে যুদ্ধ আনিতে।
Hearing the Lord speaking,
Hearing the Lord speaking,
the king joyful within
the king became joyful within.
his mind. The king ordered
Within his mind, and the king ordered.
that all of these to bring the milk.
The king ordered all to bring milk.
প্রভুর আজ্ঞায় দুগ্ধ ঢালে সেইখানে আচম্বিতে মাথার চূড়া দেখে বিদ্যমানে।
On the order of the Supreme Lord,
On the order of the Supreme Lord,
the king poured milk in that place.
the king poured milk in that place.
Suddenly, under the ground, a top knot of hair
Suddenly, from under the ground, a top knot of hair
came into view.
came into view.
নানাবিধ বাদ্য বাজে আনন্দ অপার আনন্দে ভাসায়া সুখ সাগর পাথার।
Various instruments were played,
Various instruments were played,
and the people became unlimitedly happy.
and the people became unlimitedly happy.
Everyone was blissfully floating
Everyone was blissfully floating
in the ocean of happiness.
in the ocean of happiness.
হরি হরি বল শুনি চৌদিক ভরিয়া নাচায়ে সকল লোক দুবাহু তুলিয়া
Everyone could hear the transcendental vibration of Hari Bol.
Everyone could hear the transcendental vibration of Haribo
From all sides.
from all sides.
All the people present
All the people present
began to dance,
began to dance,
lifting their two hands.
lifting their two hands. Murari Gupta Katsha. Simply by the sprinkling of milk, the Lord showed himself in his transcendental form to saintly persons, but stopped from revealing his feet.
যত দুগ্ধ ঢালে তত উঠায়ে শরীর দেখে এ নাভি গভীর
And much milk as was poured,
As much milk as was poured,
that much more of the Lord's personal body appeared.
that much more of the Lord's transcendental body appeared.
The transcendental form was seen
The transcendental form was seen
with a very deep navel.
with a deep navel.
অধিক ঢালায়ে দুগ্ধ মনের হরিষে প্রভু সব অবয়ব দেখিবারে আসে
Okay, poured more milk,
So they poured more milk,
and with a blissful mind,
and with a blissful mind,
with a desire
with the desire
to see all the limbs
to see all the limbs
of the Supreme Lord.
of the Supreme Lord.
উঠিল শরীর জানো দেখে বিদ্যমান না ঢালিল দুগ্ধ আজ্ঞা ভিল পরমান
Bali, Lord Rahan Singha
The body of Lord Varaha Narasimha
kept rising
kept rising
and was visible up to the knee.
and was visible up to the knee.
The king did not pour any more milk,
The king did not pour any more milk,
since the order of the Lord
since the order of the Lord
was proven.
was proven.
বহুত ঢালায়ে দুগ্ধ মনের হরিষে পদতল দুইখানি না উঠিল শেষে
Although with a blissful mind,
Though with a blissful mind,
they poured a huge quantity of milk,
they poured a huge quantity of milk,
but the two lotus feet
but the two lotus feet
did not rise.
did not rise.
হেনকালে আজ্ঞাবাণী উঠিল গগনে না উঠিব পদ আর না কর যতনে
At that time,
At that time,
the order of the Lord came from the sky.
the order of the Lord came from the sky.
My feet will not raise further.
My feet will not raise further,
So don't endeavor further.
so don't endeavor further.
Bracket to pour more milk.
Bracket to pour more milk.
Bracket
Close bracket.
কেবল শুনিয়া রাজা হরিষ বিষাদ মহোৎসব করে পরে পাইয়া পরসাদ
and these words
Hearing these words
from the Supreme Lord,
from the Supreme Lord,
the king felt both bliss and sadness.
the king felt both bliss and sadness.
He formed a great festival, Maha Mahotsav,
He performed a great festival, Maha Mahotshav,
obtaining the Lord's mercy.
to obtain the Lord's mercy.
দেউল মন্দির দিল নানা ভোগরাগ দু নয়ন ভরি দেখে হিয়া অনুরাগ
Haribo!
Haribo!
বল
He built for the deity a temple,
He built for the deity a temple
with various offerings, dresses, and pujas.
with various offerings, dresses, and pujas.
With two unblinking eyes, filled,
Two unblinking eyes,
he gazed at the Lord
he gazed at the Lord
with great love within his heart.
with great love within his heart. Murari Gupta Kaksha. After some time passed, a certain wealthy man who was very devoted arrived in the company of his two wives, desiring to have the Lord's darshan.
এই মনে আছে রাজা আনন্দিত চিতে ডিঙ্গা লইয়া এক সাধু আইলা চাম্বিতে।
In this way, the king was joyful in his heart,
The king was joyful in his heart,
sailing a boat
sailing a boat.
when sadhu saint
One sadhu saint
arrived there, suddenly came there.
suddenly came there.
ঠাকুর দেখিতে সেই আইলা সওদাগার দুই নারী লইয়া গেলা মন্দির ভিতর।
In order to see the deity,
In order to see the deity,
the merchant came
the merchant came
and went inside the temple
and went inside the temple
with his two wives.
with his two wives.
প্রভু নমস্করি সাধু ভই গেল বাহিরে সাধু বাহির হইল দ্বার লাগিল মন্দিরে।
After offering his obeisances to the Supreme Lord,
After offering his obeisances to the Supreme Lord,
the saintly devotee
that saintly devotee
walked outside
walked outside
of the temple,
of the temple,
and the temple door closed behind him.
and the temple door closed behind him.
লিউটিয়া দেখে দুই নারী নাই পাশে মন্দির ভিতরে তারা প্রভুকে সম্ভাসে।
Looking behind
Looking behind,
the merchant, the devotee saw that his two wives
the merchant devotee saw his two wives
were not near him.
were not near him.
They were in the temple
They were in the temple
talking to the Supreme Lord.
talking to the Supreme Lord. Murari Gupta Kaksha. When he received darshan of Sri Varaha, that man became intoxicated with pleasure. He entered the temple, and when he saw that he had obtained the treasure of the Lord's two lotus feet, he became jubilant.
বুঝিয়া সে সাধু স্তব করে আর্তনাদে দরবিলা ঠাকুর তারে কইলা পারো সাদে।
Understanding this, that saintly person
Understanding this, that saintly person
offered his prayers
offered his prayers
with a humble voice.
with his humble voice.
Lord, the Supreme Lord, saw him,
The Supreme Lord softened
gave him his mercy.
and gave him his mercy.
ঘুচিল মন্দির দ্বার দেখে দুইজন পাষাণ হইয়া প্রভুর পাছে চরণ পাইয়াছে চরণ।
Temple door was open,
The temple door was open,
and you see that two ladies have become stones,
and the two ladies have become stone
and were standing beside the lotus feet
and,
of the Supreme Lord.
and they were standing beside the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord.
Now, after all, the lotus feet were not revealed. Now the lotus feet became revealed, and the two wives became stone.
Now the lotus feet became revealed and the two wives become stone.
নিজ ভাগ্য মানি পায়ে করি সৌদাগর পরসাদ করি প্রভু বলে মগবর
Consider himself most fortunate.
Considering himself most fortunate,
The merchant fell down at the Lord's lotus feet,
the merchant fell down at the Lord's lotus feet.
showing him mercy. The Supreme Lord told him,
Showing his mercy, the Supreme Lord told him,
quote, ask for a boon,
quote, ask for a boon,
unquote.
unquote. Murari Gupta Kacha. The Lord said to that godly man, choose from me whatever boon you desire. The man replied, Jiyada is my name. Kindly accept this name, O Lord of the universe.
And this is how the deity became known as Jiyada Narasimhadev.
So this is how the deity known as Jiyada Narasimhadev.
চরণে পড়িয়া সাধু করে পরনাম বর মাগো মোর নামে হোক তোর নাম
Falling at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord
Falling at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord
and obeisances.
and obeisances.
The saintly person said,
The saintly person said,
I asked the Lord,
I ask the boon
let thy name be your name.
that let my name be your name.
মা বাপে থুইল মোর এ নাম জিয়র আপনার নামে প্রভু নাম মাগে বর
My mother and father have given me the name Jiyada.
My mother and father have given me the name Jiyada.
So, my Lord, I desire
So, my Lord, I desire
to take this name.
that you take this name.
I ask for this boon.
I ask for this boon. Murari Gupta Kacha. The origin of the cosmos then muttered, Om, indicating his acceptance. For this reason, the deity has become famous as Jiyada Narasimha, thus giving evidence that Sri Hari is always submissive to the will of his devotees.
So, Lord Chaitanya revealed
Lord Chaitanya revealed
how this deity got the name Jiyada Narasimha.
how this deity got the name of Jiyada Narasimha.
জিয়ারা নৃসিংহ নাম তেজি প্রকাশ আনন্দে কয় হায় গুরু বিলোচন দাস
The name Jiyada Narasimha was thus manifested.
Thus, the name Jiyada Narasimha was thus manifested.
Lachan Das very gladly sings on these transcendental qualities.
Lochandas very gladly sings these transcendental qualities.
সিংহাচলে রাত্রিবাস পূর্ববৎ কোন বিপ্রে কইল নিমন্ত্রণ সেই রাত্রি তাহারহি করিলা গমন
As usual, a Brahmana offered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu an invitation. The Lord passed the night in the temple and then commenced his tour again.
রাতে পুনরায় যাত্রা প্রভাতে উঠিয়া চলিলা প্রেমাবেশে দিক বিদিক নাহি গান রাত্রি দিবসে
The next morning, in the great ecstasy of love, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started on his tour with no knowledge of the proper direction, and he continued the whole day and night.
Now, Lord Chaitanya, he didn't walk, he didn't have any idea where he was going.
So Lord Chaitanya didn't walk, didn't had any idea where he was going.
He He was feeling great ecstasy of love of Krishna.
He was feeling great ecstasy of love of Krishna.
And this continued on his journey.
He was continuing on his journey.
তবে মহাপ্রভু জিয়র নিসিংহ দেখিয়া চলিলা তো পরদিনে সেদিন বঞ্চিয়া।
On this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the Jiyada Narasimha deity.
So in this way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the Jiyada Narasimha deity.
Staying there that day,
Staying there that day,
he traveled the next day.
he traveled the next day. Murari Gupta Kacha. After narrating this history, Sri Hari in the person of Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu disappeared from that very spot. Who is that fortunate person able to see that Supreme Lord as he is?
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he naturally knew all the pastimes of all the deities.
Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he naturally knew all the pastimes of the deities.
Since the deity is non-different from him,
Since the deities is non-different from him.
so he revealed this pastime of the deity.
So he revealed the pastimes of this deity.
I was very fortunate to be there on the day that the deity is uncovered.
So how fortunate that to be there on the day the deity was uncovered.
And I had a special task to go out on the exit route.
So I had a special pass to go up on the exit route
Because there were like hundreds of thousands of people on the entranceway.
because there were hundreds and thousands of people on the entranceway.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands.
I got out to the top of the temple,
I got up on the top of the temple,
and then the police said it's too much hassle.
and the police said it's too much hassle.
We're not going to let you in.
We are not letting you in.
But then at that time, one of the priests had mercy on me and brought me in the temple.
But at that time, one of the priests had mercy on me and put me into the temple.
And then I went behind the deity,
And then I went behind the deity,
and in the front, people are crowding up
and in the front, people are crowding up
having darshan.
and having darshan.
And I was there with the deity for almost an hour. I was there with the deity all
I
the
was
time.
there with the deity for almost an hour.
And they didn't, they didn't look back.
They,
They were busy with the people in front.
they were busy with the people in the front. They never looked back.
So I had the opportunity to have close-up darshan and
So I had an opportunity to have a close-up darshan,
offer my prayers to the deity.
offer my prayers to the deity,
Bhoo Bhaha deity of Darshanadeva.
the Bhu Varaha deity,
Bhoo Darshanadeva.
Bhu Narasimha deity,
Jiyada Darshanadeva.
Jiyada Narasimha. Haribo.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.